And Mithranu wants me to drink some as well. I think that can be arranged. Okay, Whitey is here, has finished with the anomalies over in that direction. Yeah, you have the research speed, so let's see if there's any others for us to do. I know there'll be some down this way. Yeah, there's a bunch of them over here. So let's get those anomalies done. That's a level 8. That thing's going to take a while. Alright, carry on. Good luck. In fact, you're a level 9. How old are you? You're 105. You know what? Let's start with the level 8. Because you've got the anomaly research speed and you're a level 9, which means you should absolutely blitz through anomaly. Yeah, you've got a... Oh no, survey speed. Yeah, you should just be really good at that. Elgate Insights. It was not immediately apparent at the time, but the recent survey carried out by the Atos seemingly sparked a breakthrough in the ongoing study of the mysterious Elgates that the report filtered back to the scientific community on Midgard. As our expedition made ready to leave, one of the psionic crystals suddenly re-established contact. It has indicated that it could prove useful to us, should we decide to bring it with us. Even if the claim is untrue, none of the other crystals we encountered showed signs of sapience. This could warrant further investigation. Relic found, psionic archive. Is this it? Is this the one that was left? Alright, let's take a look. That is under... Nope, I don't know. Society management. Oh, it's right there. Okay then, so psionic archive. Cooldown for breach of the shroud is reduced by 50%. Contact the spirit of Yarbaxti to seek guidance on different matters. Activation costs 150. Let's have a word. See what Yarbaxti wants to say. The soul stone, pulsing with an inner light, seems to wordlessly beckon. We touch it, and our minds are drawn into a pocket dimension of the shroud, where the enigmatic entity called Yarbaxti awaits. It knows things no mortal being could know, and seems willing to share its secrets now that we have reached its sanctum. Please share an insight. Please tell us about matters material. Give us some matters of state. So Grand Marshal gains experience. You're only a level 5. But I kind of like this one. Governing ethics traction goes up, stability needed cost. Alright, that wasn't particularly useful and really expensive.
Construction project concluded.
Sign ship. You are just doing surveys. So, get back to that. Yes. The Vengralian Trium. Offering refunds betrays a lack of confidence in your products. We have full confidence in our products. I'm good. Oh, actually. We offer the exclusive Trium Bauble collection. The assortment of fashionable trinkets and gewgaws is sure to bedazzle and distract your populace. All of this for the low price of 4 specialists. We need some help with bookkeeping. Actual value of consumer goods may differ in the eye of the beholder. So this gives us 1,000 consumer goods. No, not for population. I have other ways of overcoming those problems. Okay, so you have finished excavating Drone at last. And with that, I think what we're going to do is move you over to Asterion and start you excavating Asterion instead. Well, actually, you can go to Fajantis and excavate Fajantis first. Records aboard the station reveal the former inhabitants were deeply religious and had no contact with the outside world, which they feared and despised. Every aspect of their lives was governed by an omniscient oracle who shried the destinies at birth. Divine Will decided everything from their choice of partner and occupation to the minutiae of their daily lives, leaving them with little individual freedom. Most were afraid to diverge from the destined paths, as all who did perished under mysterious circumstances.
System survey concluded. System survey concluded without
fact.
incident. Research concluded.
Sounds cool. Science done. Except for the fact that you're not done. You can continue surveying all of these. And your thing is survey speed, so you should be just fine working on those. And we've got some research. Wormhole travel is done. Planetary shield generator. Orbital bombardment damage is reduced. It's another rare technology. We are blitzing through the rares, which is nice.
Research concluded.
That's another research. So we got crystal mines. Railgun for bigger guns. Bigger guns. Wondering if you know any mods that allow you to control the advanced empire you break off of in the Lost Colony stuff, because I want to do a Roman Republic that started by the people who were disillusioned with the empire and after a republic based on the old Roman Republic. I don't know. Like, Stellaris is my least known Paradox game, and I don't know anything about the modding scene except for the New Horizons mods, which I've heard are very good. But my only exposure to it was like one recording session with Bundeswehr Bob back in the day. Can't even remember who we were playing with. I think I might have been Ferengi. I was probably Ferengi. Right, Nidaros has built its city and it's built its energy grid. It's got the gene clinics. However, you do not have your Sanctuary of Repose, so build your Sanctuary of Repose. How are we doing with crime? Amazingly, we've got no crime anywhere. Oh no, we've got 1% crime. Wow!
System survey concluded.
Haven't heard Bob's name in a long time. Yeah, I always wonder how he's doing, what he's doing. Just completely cut off contact, so I have no idea. Right. Do I want to go after Tiralam? Now that I've got all of this strength, yes. I think now's the time. So we'll head over to Difflin, and then we'll go after Tiralam from there. Started going back to school. Oh, good for him. Hidden Worlds. The archaeological team has made an unexpected discovery. Embedded within the station walls is a hidden surveillance system that seems to have been feeding visual and auditory information in a single point somewhere within the station's core. Someone was monitoring the disciples at all times, even at the most private moments. In some places, the equivalent has been torn out or sabotaged. Closer to the central hub are signs of violence and disruption. It seems at some point the inhabitants discovered they were being monitored. Curious. And how exactly were they being monitored? How can we take this system and improve upon it? I was going to say, why do I get the feeling that these guys aren't moving right now? Come on, get. Well, we have 1% crime, so I think it's now time for us to get the artificial moral codes. Just to reduce the crime levels. I think we need naval capacity. We've been over for a while. How are we doing in terms of naval power compared to everyone else? We are growing and growing and growing. Like, our nearest neighbour is Tazikian Republican, and they're 500 points behind us. That's these guys. What about the Sandar Raveners? Are they even in? No. Can I see anything about them? No. Let's go and have a look-see. Oh yes, and how's the Penuri state doing at the moment? You guys are loyal, but that is going down. Yeah, I really need to integrate you guys. Oh, it goes down at a rate of 5. Oh, we can afford that. We can just start on this. Begin. Time to do it. Are there any fallen empires? We've met one. The Mtok Watchers, which are guardians. Religious guardian people. We have traced the wiring to the temple complex devoted to the worship of the Oracle and her clergy. In the station central node... But in the Oracle's chambers, instead of a divine entity, resides an enormous AI nexus of the Oracle brand. Wires extend from its core like a nervous system through the entire station. Secret communications between the inhabitants reveal there was a failed attempt at storming the temple and deactivating the nexus. It seems likely society collapsed when it became known that the lives were not governed by divine will, but by a prophetic computer. Restarting the nexus will require extensive repairs. Very curious. Guilliman's planetary modifiers is very balanced and had so much favour. It was one of the extremely popular mods updated and released on Nemesis due to popularity. Yeah, I heard about that.
Construction project concluded.
Rakrak Devourer has declared war on the League of Eternal Hall. Yeah. Oh no, that's... Oh no, that is the League. We are not going to get a lot of information about you.
System survey concluded.
Well, let's see how we fare against the aliens in Tiralam, and then we can go from there. Right, we need a new scientist. Do we have any other brilliant researchers stashed away somewhere? No. Can we recruit any? No. But this is... Yeah, this is engineering. So we can get materials engineering or propulsion engineering. I think I kind of want materials. So we're going to go with you. Although industrial engineering is also here, so we could bring in Ishiku instead. Although you have a -10 research speed, but you are a level 7, which will counter that by 4%.
Raiding party!
Bertus Videos, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. What were you guys just playing? More Stellaris? Eager, cost and upkeep, that's really important. No, we're going to go with this guy. We will give you a new name and see how that goes. This is going to be Joker. Joker, okay, put you in charge of the engineering, and hopefully you can gain some experience pretty quickly. Awesome.
Construction project concluded.
Alright, 2 systems out. We're almost there.
System survey concluded.
Interdimensional trade increases. The minor dimension Vinlandic Colonies reports their economy is booming. Contributing factors mentioned were our portal trade as well as the recent victories over the war beasts. Amenities and trade output of the dimensional portal researchers increases. Excellent. That's definitely not going to... Ah, the raiders finally arrived. Down in Nedum. Well, unfortunately for them, my fleet's on the way. We're already halfway there. They chose a very inopportune moment. Now, how the hell did they get there? Oh, through the wormhole. Alright, so Farragon clearly needs to get fortified. Noted. Yeah, you stay put for the moment. Science. Rising Cloud. You are normally discovery chance, so yes, you very much are going to continue. Surveying all of these systems. There is a bucket load of planets around here. And then Whitey is here, which is lifespan. So you are anomaly research. I think you were basically on your way down here, weren't you? Yeah, you're the level 9. I think you got your move cancelled because that guy was in the way. The raiders are in the way. So you head down to Sabine just to get close. Alien entity identified. A tubular alien entity has entered orbit of Visby with no warning or explanation. It appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in complete silence through the void of space, cylinders rotating ominously. Though it is yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants below and implore us to engage neutralization protocols. Our scientists, however, plead that we instead learn from this remarkable piece of technology. We will study it.
Situation log updated.
And honestly, you may as well move over to Zubin. Actually, no. That thing's moving. You stay in Rhaegar. Home Guard is fortified. Though the warships are still quite a long way away. Right. I would like you to start building some defense platforms, please. Man, these guys move fast.
Sustaining damage.
Guess we are playing on fastest.
Construction project concluded.
They already have cruisers. You should probably back off to Difflin. Guard's about to go down. Our first military defeat in a while. Did do a fair bit of damage.
Mining station offline. Mining station offline.
Alright, now where are you going to go? Home Guard? Yeah, no, you're probably going to destroy that mining station, then bombard? Here, maybe? Not sure how exactly that works.
Spaceport sustaining damage. Research concluded.
Research. Planetary shield generator. Well, that might be just in time. Aha! Explosive motes. Here we go. Although advanced combat rolls would also be very nice to get, but no, we need to get some of these rare resources. So I think that's now crystals done. That should keep you busy for a little while.
Sustaining damage. System survey concluded.
Yeah, so they're now bombing Home Guard, which I think is basically slave runs. Okay. Our engineers have restored the Oracle's Nexus to an operative state, but not without first disabling its defense system. Evidence suggests it may have been responsible not only for keeping the station inhabitants alive, but also for killing them. It ran complex computational models that forecast their lives with an estimated accuracy of 75%, correcting divergences and incapacitating future troublemakers before they could disrupt the Divine Order. It has indicated that it wishes to speak to us. Sure. The Oracle manifests as an elaborate 3D hologram of a tall anthropod female clad in flowing robes. She bows her head in greeting, then stares emptily ahead with hundreds of huge-orbed, unseeing eyes. They glow dimly in the gloom as she speaks. Welcome to Divinity Station, friends. I cannot help but notice that you have disabled my security system. May I implore you to restore it immediately? I assure you, it is there, only for your protection. And what happened to the inhabitants of this station? What are you? We do have some rather troublesome individuals on Midgard. You will aid me with the administration of our empire. Is that a quantum multicore processor? We could use that. Admin capacity is really tempting. A level 5 governor. I have a failsafe that requires me to terminate a trial in the end of a code 034N deviation. The research had become a threat to the Republic. What is a code 034N deviation? The test subjects had developed free will. Free will can only be abolished with nerve gas. What trial? My trial. I was designated to build and maintain a society free of crime and suffering. A utopia in which every citizen was instilled with a divine purpose and lived up to their full potential, unfettered by indecision and desire. What is the Republic? The Republic is no more. What are you? I am Oracle. An artificial intelligence gifted with the sight. My software allows me to predict your future with a divine accuracy of 74.9999999. I sense great doubt in you, great danger ahead. Your society is riddled with crime and deviation. I can make the pain go away. I have 1% crime! That's less crime than you have failed in percentage for incorrectly seeing the future stuff. So we can have level 5 governor, who I'm guessing is immortal, seeing as it's an AI. Administrative capacity, which, to be frank, we do kind of need. Or we can plunder it for materials. This is too cool to plunder. So this is going to be between the governor or the administrative capacity. So we are going to do a new poll. Which one? Question mark. So it was troublesome colonists or administer empire. 1 minute vote. And get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Which one would you prefer to see? I feel like I'm watching Mordred GMing a D&D session. I need to practice my voices somewhere. Oh my gosh, doing Zepp's voice is so difficult. Like, I've always had a problem doing Dutch voices properly without just slipping into the usual Sean Connery complex. But wow, Dutch accents are difficult to pull off. My German ones I can do pretty well. Dutch ones, though? And that was what kept on happening. Zepp kept on, like, becoming more and more German as that session went on Monday. Annoying. Are American accents hard? They can be. I find southern ones easier to do. But I haven't really had enough... The thing with American accents, they're kind of like British ones. They differ significantly based on region, and it's kind of difficult to keep your accent centered on a single region. Like, that's generally what happens. Like, if a Brit tries to do an American accent, they got some of it which is like Virginia, they got some of it which is Texas, some of it which is California, and then when you hear all of them together, you're like, no, that's not an American accent. You should just speak Dutch, easy fix. Well, to be fair, like, some of the words he says are definitely in Dutch. Mine's a neutral accent unless I turn on my Texas twang. I mean, yeah, there are somewhat neutral American accents, but even then, they are somewhat regional. But yeah, I get what you mean with neutral. In the same way, like, estuary British is pretty neutral. Okay, so troublesome colonists came in with just 27%, whereas administering the empire came in with 73%. You will aid with the administration of our empire. It's gone up to 140. Lovely. Alright, sciences. You are still on the way down here. And we'll be stopping in Nikor. Marvellous. Alright, you guys are getting closer and closer, because I really want to get that before they completely strip Homeguard of its people. Although, that's probably going to take them a while. Certainly took me a while to bombard when I was doing it. Yeah, 1% devastation. Can't do Bostonian. Boston.
Research concluded.
Need to park the car. Oh, no, don't do that. Shoot. Yeah, don't do that, please. Just sail to Funok. Fossils discovered in Lindanese. Fossilized remains from several different species do not appear to have been indigenous to Lindanese, have been found in large and secluded valley on the planet. They all date from roughly the same time period, from within the span of a few centuries to some 3.6 million years ago. Each of these species seems to have evolved in its own unique biosphere, and all appear to have been sapient. Strangely, every fossilized individual found so far shows signs of having met a violent end. Curious. And we've got some archaeology going on there as well.
System survey concluded.
Come on, Bubbles. You're keeping everything up. Holding everything up. Right. Alloy megaforges. Requires explosive motes, though. Yeah, here we go. Gas extraction. We can get exotic gases then. Oh. The trade protection fleet's even further back. Come on. Leave it for now.
Evading hostiles. Spaceports sustaining damage.
Home guard repaired itself. Okay.